Hey, what's going on? What's going on? I'm gonna make this one quick. Try to make a long story short. I am not a relationship guru. I am not a relationship therapist, a psychiatrist, or anything like that. I'm just a simple man that believe in God, believe in love, and want to shed light back on those two things: God and love, prosperity, all that. Because the world is different now. But what I do is I read the Bible a lot. I try to rather. I study it. I just want to share a few thoughts and see if you'll share some thoughts back with me. Everybody wants the perfect relationship, the perfect marriage. It's a Netflix special out right now called Ruth and Boaz. I myself have not watched it. I'm gonna watch it sooner or later. But I just know the story from the Bible. The way it happened, it seemed like it was heaven sent. She followed her mother-in-law back to her mother-in-law's hometown. She was going through hardships, financial hardships. She met an older gentleman who was had his stuff more put together, well established. And that's the type of love story that everybody's looking for. And I get that. I mean, who wouldn't want a perfect relationship? But what if the relationship that God has for you, according to his will, the best will is his will, of course, what if the relationship that he has for you, the marriage rather, doesn't start off like that? In fact, what if it's destined to go through turmoil from the gate? Just like I brought up Ruth and Boaz, I'm bringing up Hosea and Gomer. Now, of course, the relationship between these two and the dynamics have various meanings. I just want to focus on the marriage part between the emotional struggle between the two of them. Hosea, of course, was a prophet of God, and Gomer was a prostitute. God told Hosea, I need you to marry a prostitute. God had various reasons for this. I just want to focus on the fact that a man had to marry a woman who he knew had bodies and knew that wasn't going to change at first. But he was still being obedient to God and know that he had to work through the hardships. Of course, she went back to her old ways and he had to buy her back. Buy her back means she was sold to a certain type of owner, and he had to buy her back from those type of people. That means he had to go back to a pimp, or whatever have you, and buy her back. So I had to buy my wife from the streets back and bring her home. Can you understand the turmoil, the mental anguish, all that he had to go through? Of course, they worked out in the end. But I'm just showing you that every relationship that's meant for you isn't always Ruth and Boaz. And I know if I was Hosea, I probably would have been like, God, can you politely reach over, tap Jesus on the shoulder? Well, this Old Testament, so how about we just say, no, Jesus, you got to hit her back of the head with that Jesus hand. I mean, hit her back in the head hard.